Tony Stark figured out time travel using a Mobius strip. It's not science fiction. This simple yet mind-bending concept helped him unlock the secrets of time itself. Let's break down how he did it. First, what exactly is a Mobius strip? It's a shape that only has one side. Take a strip of paper, give it a half twist, and join the ends. You've just created a shape with a single continuous surface. No matter how much you try, you'll never find a second side. It sounds impossible, but in reality it's not. Now, how does this relate to Tony Stark? Trying to solve the puzzle of time travel. The way he thinks about it isn't linear. Time isn't a straight line. It's more like a loop that bends in on itself, just like the Mobius strip Stark needed to think. Beyond the idea of simply moving through time from point A to point B, he needed to think about time as something that folds, twists and loops back on itself. When Stark first tackles the time travel problem, he's stuck. He's looking at the equation from a straightforward perspective, trying to figure out how to travel through time without breaking the universe. Instead of thinking of time as a one-way street, he starts looking at it as something much more complex. A Mobius strip is the perfect metaphor for this. The Mobius strip doesn't have two sides, it only has one continuous surface, it's a loop. And so, in the same way time isn't something linear that you just move through, it's a loop that folds back on itself, twists and connects everything. The idea of a Mobius strip in this context challenges our basic understanding of time. When you're inside a Mobius strip, it's hard to tell where one side ends and the other begins. Everything is connected in a way that isn't immediately obvious. This is how Stark starts to think about time in Endgame. Time travel in his mind isn't just about jumping from one point in time to another. It's about understanding that time is a continuous loop. You can navigate it just like you'd navigate a Mobius strip, and that's how you get to the multiverse and alternate realities without causing chaos in the timeline. Stark's breakthrough doesn't come from just building a time machine. It comes from understanding the structure of time itself. The Mobius strip's unique properties allow him to think about time in a new way. It's not just about traveling between different moments. It's about understanding how those moments are all connected, and how you can manipulate that connection to move through time without disrupting the space-time continuum. In Endgame, when Stark figures out time travel, he uses this understanding of time as a loop, not a straight line. Instead of traveling from one point in time to another, he's navigating through the loop, understanding how past, present, and future all intersect. He doesn't just move from one time to another, he understands how to manipulate the loop of time itself. This concept is crucial to the Avengers' success in Endgame, because it's not just about going back in time to collect the Infinity Stones, it's about understanding the structure of time and navigating it without breaking the rules of the universe. The Mobius strip's role in all of this is crucial. It's not just a random object in the universe, it's a symbol of how Stark views the multiverse and time travel. The Mobius strip's one-sided nature mirrors the interconnectedness of time. When Stark starts to think about time in this way, he sees the solution to the time travel problem. He figures out how to travel through time without causing a paradox or collapsing the multiverse. It's all about understanding the nature of time as a continuous loop, with no distinct starting or ending points. Tony Stark's approach to time travel is grounded in a deep understanding of physics and the way time works, but it's also about imagination. The Mobius strip isn't just a physical object, it's a concept, a tool for thinking about the universe in new ways. Stark's genius isn't just in building the technology, it's in thinking about time in a completely different way. In a way that allows him to unlock the possibilities of time travel without destroying everything in the process. In the end, Stark's breakthrough wasn't just about building a time machine. It was about understanding time itself and how it operates like a Mobius strip, a loop that bends, twists, and connects everything in ways we don't fully understand. And that's the real brilliance of Tony Stark. He didn't just build a device to travel through time, he unlocked the deeper truths of the universe that made time travel possible. So next time you hear about time travel in the MCU, remember, it wasn't just tech or magic, it was physics and a Mobius strip that made it all possible.